Sedant, I hope you can hear me. I know security is very high and strict there in Paris, but we know you're in the French capital and you're watching this display now. We can see the aerial fighter jets are now in the air doing their dancing in the skies. Tell us more about what's been happening between Narendra Modi and Emmanuel Macron.
Well, just a short while ago, in fact, few minutes ago, the Indian Rafale fighter jets flew over Paris in the flypast, the Bastille Day parade. It's a moment of joy and pride as well, given the fact that the Indian Prime Minister is present. And these are assets given by France to India and now integral part of the Indian forces. In fact, we spoke to a number of the officers, Indian Air Force officers here in Paris ahead of the Bastille Day, who were quite enthusiastic about this flypast. And this flypast essentially has been a kind of a showstopper of the entire parade as well. We will shortly see the Indian contingent, the marching contingent also taking part in the parade as well. They are from the Punjab regiment, the army contingent, the contingent which played a key role in World War I here in France. In fact, there is a memorial as well. But if you can hear me properly right now, more flypasts coming over the Bastille Day parade and, of course, over Paris. Breathtaking visuals, a lot of enthusiastic crowd as well where we are present, but a lot of security as well, which is given to understand, given that France saw those riots just few weeks ago as well. But essentially today is a day of India-France partnership and celebration of this relationship and how both countries take the relationship forward at a time of geopolitical flux.
Yes, and it's a real combination, isn't there? Because in this display, it's actually Indian and French jets, which is significant for this trip, Sedant, isn't it?
Well, yes, of course, and symbolic of the defense partnership between India and France. This visit is all about defense as well. Key big-ticket announcements have already come from New Delhi as to how India is going to procure the Rafale M variant, that is a marine variant for INS Vikrant, and also co-production of jet engines. Also, India keen on engaging on submarines as well. And progressively in this century, we have seen India-France defense relationship going leaps and bounds, whether it's the submarine deal or whether it is the Rafale fighter jets. And now at the Bastille Day parade, these fighter jets taking part in the flypast is a moment to remember, and visuals that will be remembered for a long time.
Indeed, and we will be updating our audience on the deals that are sealed over in Paris. But for now, Sedant Sybil, thank you so very much indeed, joining us live from Paris as we watch these wonderful images from the Champs-Elysees in Paris. You can see Narendra Modi just there, sat next to the French President Emmanuel Macron as we watch this grand air show fly past with both Indian and French jets up in the air, combined there to symbolize the deals that they will be signing on this trip as Modi attends Bastille Day, the parade there in the French capital. Joining us now, we are watching Paris live this morning there, the Champs-Élysées, because we have got the Indian leader, Narendra Modi, in the French capital, being honoured and awarded the Legion of Honour, the first Indian leader to be given that privilege there, attending the Bastille Day parade on his visit, which is all about defence. There will be some contracts negotiated while the leader is there. But for now, both leaders are enjoying this grand air show fly past. And you can actually see both Indian and French jets in the air doing this display. And as you can see, both leaders there giving a round of applause as they enjoy this spectacular day. They're live from Paris, as the PM Modi is there to attend the Bastille Day parade in the French capital. Well, let's go through some of the details as to why these two have convened at this high-profile event there, because as you can see, a grand welcome for the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is the guest of honour for France's Bastille Day celebrations. Security has been beefed up to make sure this event is all safe, and this was amid fears of disruptions by protesters, but we can't see any evidence of that. It all seems to be going seamlessly, which is good so far. And this is after the leader, he addressed the Indian diaspora on Thursday. A lot is lined up for him after he enjoys this air display. Now, he will have some key agreements to attend to. And this is really as New Delhi and Paris, they mark 25 years of partnership. Now, the Indian Prime Minister, he arrived on Thursday. He was given a warm welcome by both Macron and his wife Bridget, which you can see just there in the yellow suit outfit. And the two, they went on to have a working dinner together. And we know that one of the top topics of discussion is defence between these two allies. Now, shortly after this, we know that Modi was given the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honour. This is France's highest civilian and military honour. It's a big privilege for him. And this is as he joins an elite list of leaders who have received this honour. That's a glorious shot there, as you can see, live in Paris. Beautiful, and they all seem to be enjoying it thoroughly, giving their round of applause as they look up into the skies, proudly looking at both French and Indian jets up in the skies, entertaining those crowds with this grand air show fly past. Now, just talking about the honour that Modi received, so just giving you an idea of how high profile this is. So other leaders that have been given this are the former South African President Nelson Mandela, King Charles is on the list there, the former German Chancellor Angela Merkel as well, and Vladimir Putin. As you can see now, we've got some marching and pomp and parade from Paris, and it seems like they both have booklets, which I imagine is the order of the day of all the spectacles they can expect. And as you can see just there, we've got them marching in all their military honours and uniforms as they march up to the leaders. Well, as I was saying earlier, the French president had delivered an address for the Bastille Day military parade, as you can see just there. And in this address, he called India, and I'm quoting here, a giant in history. So clearly, Narendra Modi and Emmanuel Macron are very close and are keen to sign some of these defence deals that we know are incredibly high profile, and we'll be giving you the detail as to when they surface. But for now, we can tell you that both Indian and French jets are in the air for this grand air show fly past that we've been watching here. So a combination of defence expertise here and a friendship between France and India. Now, the military parade will also see participation from India's Army, Navy and Air Force. So as you can see, the marching there, again, that's a combination of both countries' expertise. So that's why both leaders look very proud indeed. And as you can see, Narendra Modi right now is doing the salute to both of those military clientele there. As Brigitte, Emmanuel Macron's wife, joins them in the yellow suit, giving a round of applause to them there. And this is all taking place, as you can see, at the Champs-Élysées in Paris. And Modi has gone there for the Bastille Day celebrations. Now, just to mention the combination of military expertise, 3 of these jets are piloted by Indian Air Force officers and 1 by French Air Force pilot. A wonderful and prominent display, as you can see, and this is before they sign military defence deals together in the French capital. Now, India has already given an initial approval to purchase an extra 26 jets for its navy and 3 class submarines as well. The total value of defence agreements between the 2 countries are estimated to be at over $13.3 billion. And as you can see there, we're looking at the crowd. There are some Indian flags being blown around. So clearly some Indians that maybe live in the French capital in France have gone to see their leader Narendra Modi as he visits perhaps their new home there, as you can see. Enthusiastically waving that Indian flag around, enjoying the display, no doubt. Now, India and France are seeking to deepen their ties as Paris hopes to consolidate its network in the Indo-Pacific region. The 2 sides are also expected to unveil a joint plan for ensuring stability in the region as well. So while they're enjoying all this wonderful, entertaining spectacle, some serious conversations and deals to be had between these 2 leaders.